In this session, we are going to discuss about some problems on exercise 9.2. See, we already seen that what is an arithmetic progression, how to find its nth term as well as sum to n terms, that is Sn. Nth term an is obtained by a plus n minus 1 into d, and sum to n terms obtained by n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or n by 2 into first term plus last term. Okay. Using this result, let's see some problems. So listen, question number 5. So in the question, it is given that in an AP, pth term is 1 by q and qth term is 1 by p. Then prove that sum of first PQ terms. Sum of first PQ term means SP plus Q. SPQ. Sum of first PQ term is half into PQ plus 1. This is we need to prove. Sum equal to PQ plus 1 by 2. So pth term is given, qth term is given. We need to prove sum is equal to PQ plus 1 by 2. Okay. Pth term, that is AP. AP is given. AP is equal to 1 by Q. What is AN? AN is A plus N minus 1 into D. So what is AP? AP is equal to A plus P minus 1 into D. This is given. It is 1 by Q. Then qth term. Qth term can be written as AQ. AQ is given. AQ is equal to 1 by P. Now AQ can be written as, using this result, A plus Q minus 1 into D. Okay. So we have two results. One is A plus P minus 1 into D is equal to 1 by Q. A plus Q minus 1 into D is equal to 1 by P. Put it as equation number 1, equation number 2. So this is two equations in A and D. Now we are going to solve these two equations. Okay. So simply subtract these two equations. Equation 1 minus equation 2. So listen, A minus A becomes 0. Now P minus 1 into D minus Q minus 1 into D. After this minus, put a bracket, is equal to 1 by Q minus 1 by P. Okay. Equation 1 minus equation 2. Now open the bracket. P into D, PD, minus 1 into D, minus D, minus of Q into D, QD, minus 1 into D minus D is equal to, here take cross multiplication, 1 into P, P, minus 1 into Q, Q, by Q into P, QP, or PQ. Left side is PD minus D. Open the bracket or distributing this negative sign. Negative QD, negative of negative D plus D is equal to P minus Q by PQ. Now here we can cancel minus D and plus D, and PD minus QD. In PD minus QD, D is common. Take it outside. So P minus Q is equal to P minus Q by PQ. Now listen, left side and right side. Here P minus Q on left side, P minus Q on right side. Both are same, so we can cancel. Therefore D is equal to 1 by PQ. What is D? D is our common difference. So common difference is equal to 1 by PQ. Now in this equation, put D is equal to 1 by PQ, then find A. So let us take one equation AP. AP is a plus p minus 1 into d is equal to 1 by q. Here put d is equal to 1 by pq. So this is a plus p minus 1 into 1 by pq is equal to 1 by q. And this can be written as a plus p minus 1 by pq is equal to 1 by q. Okay. Now take this term to right side. So this becomes a is equal to 1 by q minus p minus 1 by pq. Okay. Now take cross multiplication. 1 into pq, pq minus q into p minus 1 divided by q into pq. Okay, this is equal to pq. Now open the bracket. Q into p, qp minus q into minus 1 plus q divided by q into pq. Here we can cancel plus pq and minus pq. So remaining q by q into pq. Here q cancel. So 1 by pq. So a is equal to 1 by pq and d is also equal to 1 by pq. Okay. A and d, first term and common difference, both are equal to 1 by pq. Now our question is to prove sum to pq terms is equal to pq plus 1 by 2. This is we need to prove. So write the formula for Sn. What is Sn? N by 2 into a plus 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here we need to prove SPQ. So put n equal to pq here. pq by 2 into 2a, that is 2 into what is a? 1 by pq plus n minus 1. What is n? pq. pq minus 1 into d. What is d? 1 by pq. Now simplify all these things. That is pq by 2 into 2 into 1 by pq is same as 2 by pq plus pq minus 1 into 1 by pq is same as by pq. See, in these two terms by pq is common, so take it outside. So pq by 2 into 1 by pq. Okay, 1 by pq is in denominator, so 1 by pq, take it outside. Remaining 2 plus pq minus 1. So here we can cancel pq and pq. So this is 1 by 2 into, now listen, 2 plus pq minus 1. 2 minus 1 plus 1. So this is pq plus 1. So 1 by 2 into pq plus 1. Okay, or pq plus 1 by 2. So that is we proved SPQ. Sum to PQ terms of the given AP is equal to 1 by 2 into PQ plus 1. Okay. So this is a method of solving the problems. Simply write the sum to n terms of whatever it is given in the question and do some simplification process. We will get the answer. Okay. Question number 13. Sn is equal to 3n square plus 5en. Mth term is given. Mth term is equal to 164. Our question is, what is m? See here, Sn, sum to n terms, 3n square plus 5n. So what is S1? S1, put n equal to 1 here. So 3 into 1 square plus 5 into 1. That is 3 plus 5 is 8. Now listen, S1 is same as first term. Okay, by heart this results. S1 is same as first term. So first term equal to 8. Now find S2. So here put n equal to 2. So 3 into 2 square plus 5 into 2. 3 into 2 square means 3 into 4, 12 plus 5 into 2, 10. 12 plus 10, 22. Now listen, S2 is first term plus second term, that is S2. S2 actually sum of first two terms. So first term plus second term. Now here first term is 8. So 8 plus A2 equal to 22. So what is A2? A2 is equal to 22 minus 8. 22 minus 8 is 14. So listen, first term is 8. Second term is 48. From here we can easily write common difference. What is common difference? Second term minus first term. Second term minus first term is 6. Okay, 14 minus 8 equal to 6. Now listen, in the question it is given that mth term is 164. Mth term can be written as am. Okay, so what is an? A plus n minus 1 into d. So what is am? A plus m minus 1 into d. This is given. It is 164. Here put d is equal to 6 and a equal to 8. A is first term into d. D is common difference. That is 164. Now simplify. Plus 8. Take this 8 to right side. So m minus 1 into 6 equal to 164 minus 8. 164 minus 8 is 156. Now m minus 1 into 6. Take the 6 to other side. So n minus 1 is equal to 156 by 6. This is 26. Okay. 156 by 6 is 26. So what is m? M is equal to 26 plus 1. Minus 1 becomes plus 1. That is 27. M equal to 27. Number 12. The ratio of sum of m and n terms of an AP is m square is to n square. Show that ratio of mth and nth term is 2m minus 1 is to 2n minus 1. Listen, we have an AP. Sum of m terms and n terms. Sum to n terms is Sn. Sum to m terms is Sm. So their ratio is given. What is their ratio? M square is to n square. That is given. Now we need to show that the ratio of mth term. Mth term is am. Nth term is an. So their ratio means am is to an is 2m minus 1 is to 2n minus 1. This is we need to prove. So write this Sm is to Sn as Sm by Sn is equal to m square is to n square as m square by n square. Now listen, what is Sn? Write the formula. N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is Sn. So what is Sm? M by 2 into 2a plus m minus 1 into d. So only difference is that m and n, number of terms, is equal to m square by n square. Here we can cancel this 2 and 2. So remaining m by n. So from here m and here one m we can cancel. And see n from here n. N can be cancelled. So remaining 2a plus m minus 1 into d by 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to m by n. Okay. We cancelled m and n. Now cross multiply. 2a plus m minus 1 into d into n is equal to m into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now open the bracket. 2a into n, 2an. M minus 1 into d. M minus 1 into d is actually md minus d. Okay. Now md minus d into n. That is mdn minus d into n dn is equal to m into 2a 2am plus n minus 1 into d is nd minus d. Okay, nd minus d. Now multiply with m. M into nd, mnd. M into minus d minus md. So here we can cancel is an mnd. Here also mnd. We can cancel. So remaining 2an minus dn is equal to 2am minus md. Now collect these two terms together because these terms carries a first term, and collect minus dn and minus dm as together. So this can be written as, listen, 2an, take this term to here, minus 2am is equal to minus md, take this term to right side, so minus becomes plus, plus dn. dn is same as nd. Okay, so we have 2an minus 2am is equal to 2an minus 2am is equal to nd minus md. Now here a is common and 2 is common, take it outside. So 2a into n minus m is equal to, d is common, d into n minus m. Now cancel this n minus m. We get 2a is equal to d. Okay, 2a is equal to d. Prove mth term by nth term is equal to 2m minus 1 by 2n minus 1. What is nth term formula? A plus n minus 1 into d. What is mth term formula? A plus m minus 1 into d. This is equal to, we need to prove 2m minus 1 by 2n minus 1. Okay. See here we obtain 2a is equal to d. 2a is equal to d. So in this expression I am going to put d equal to 2a. Okay. So listen, this becomes a plus m minus 1 into 2a divided by a plus n minus 1 into 2a. Now open the bracket. So it is a plus m into 2a, that is 2am, minus 1 into 2a, 2a. Similarly denominator, a plus n into 2a, that is 2an, minus 1 into 2a, minus 2a. So this is 2am. Now listen, plus a minus 2a, that is minus a, by 2an plus a minus 2a, it is minus a. Now listen here, what is common? A is common, so take it outside. So this is 2m minus 1 by, here a is common, so a into 2n minus 1. So we can cancel a. So this is equal to 2m minus 1 by 2n minus 1. That is am by an. Am by an means mth term divided by nth term. So ratio of mth term and nth term is 2m minus 1 is to 2n minus 1. Okay. Now see another question. It is question number 14. Insert 5 numbers between 8 and 26 such that the resulting sequence is an AP. So insert means write in between. Okay. So we have to write 5 numbers between 8 and 26. So in between 8 and 26 we need to write 5 numbers. Let us consider these numbers as A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. So we insert 5 numbers in between 8 and 26 such that the resulting sequence is an AP. So now this is an AP. Okay. Now this is an AP. Our question is what is A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. Okay. So this is an AP. So first term is 8. Last term is 26. Okay. First term is 8. Last term is 26. And then how many terms are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. N equal to 7. 7 terms are there. So we don't know what is common difference. Okay. Let us consider nth term formula. A plus n minus 1 into d. Put all the values here. An is 26. A is 8. N is 7. D we don't know. So as such we write. So 26 equal to 8 plus 6d. Now take this 8 to here. So 26 minus 8 is equal to 6d. 26 minus 8 is 18. 18 equal to 6d, or d is equal to 18. 6d means 6 into d. So into becomes division. 18 by 6 is 3. So d is equal to 3. If we get common difference, we can easily say what is A1. What is A1? 8 plus 3. 8 plus 3 is 11. Now what is A2? 11 plus 3, 14. What is A3? 14 plus 3, 17. What is A4? 17 plus 3, 20. What is A5? 20 plus 3, 23. 23 plus 3, 26. Okay. It's a simple one. Insert 5 numbers. So write any 5 numbers in between 8 and 26. Then use the formula AN. Then find common difference. Okay. If we get common difference, we can easily write these successive terms because this is an AP. So these are the 5 numbers to insert in between 8 and 26. Okay. Another question. Question number 9. The sums of n terms of two APs are in the ratio 5n plus 4 is to 9n plus 6. Find the ratio of their 18th terms. Okay. See we have two APs. AP1, AP2. Let us consider first term of this AP is A. Common difference is D. In this case, first term is capital A. Common difference is D. Capital D. Okay. Now, sum of n terms. So, sum of n terms can be written as here S small n. Here sum to n terms is Sn. Okay. Now, write the formula. What is Sn? Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here also formula is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. But there is a little difference. This a is capital A, d is capital D. Okay. Now in the question it is given that sum of n terms of two APs are in the ratio. So these sum are given in the ratio form. And this ratio is equal to 5n plus 4 is to 9n plus 6. So listen, we can write this ratio as n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is sum to n terms of first AP divided by. Then sum to n terms of second AP is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is ratio form. This is given as 5n plus 4 divided by 9n plus 6. Okay, here we can cancel this n by 2 and n by 2. So this is equal to 2a plus n minus 1 into d by 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 5n plus 4 divided by 9n plus 6. Okay, so we have 2a plus n minus 1 into d by 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 5n plus 4 by 9n plus 6. Now we need to find ratio of 18th term of first AP and 18th term of second AP. So this we need to find. 18th term means A18. What is first term? Capital A. 18th term can be written as A plus 17D. Okay. For second AP, this can be written as A plus 17D. This we need to find. So listen, if we put here n equal to 35, what will happen? This becomes 2a plus 35 minus 1, 34d by 2a plus 34d. That is, if we put n equal to 35. Here 2 is common, so take it outside. 2 into a plus 17d by 2 into a plus 17d. So this 2 can be cancelled. So this is same as, look at here, a plus 17d by a plus 17d. So in this expression, if we put n equal to 35, we get 18th terms, ratio of 18th terms. So if we put n equal to 35, similarly we need to put n equal to 35 here also. So this is equal to 5 into 35 plus 4 divided by 9 into 35 plus 4. 5 into 35 plus 4 by 9 into 35 plus 4. 5 into 35. 5 into 35 is 175 plus 4 divided by 9 into 35. 9 into 35 is 9 into 3, 27, 31. 315 plus 4. This is equal to 179 by 319. So this is our 18th term of first AP by 18th term of second AP. Ratio of 18th terms of the given two APs. Okay. So the method is, we write the formulae of Sn and here put n equal to 35. Listen, we need 17. Okay, we need 17. So it is multiple of 2. That's why we took 35, because 2 into 17 is 34. 2 into 17, 34. To get 34, we need to put n equal to 35 here. If we put n equal to 35, in the similar way, here also put n equal to 35. That answer gives our required ratio of 18th terms of the given two APs. Okay.